So, guys, it's David here, and I hope you guys are doing well today, and like always, are doing better than yesterday. So, today, all my parts for my PC came, and I spent literally the whole day trying to put this thing together. I am still yet to done, and it is an absolute mess in my office, but everything is coming together. Now, when I was putting this PC together, my first time, by the way, I really questioned myself. I was thinking, David, why are you putting yourself through this? Like, you're not a tech person, you're not this person. Like, why did you not buy a pre-built PC? And I was struggling, right? Obviously, I spent literally the whole day making this PC, and I'm still yet to finish. I was struggling. But for some odd reason, I had this undivided focus and attention. So this brings me to the topic of today, and that is it reminded me when I was putting together this PC that we can really have focus on something and we can overcome all our doubts and limiting belief when there's this strong emotion behind it. And for me, putting this PC together, I wanted to put this PC together. I've been waiting for 2 weeks to finally have an upgrade from my out of date laptop, and I was super eager to put together this PC because, well, I have waited so long, and most importantly, I can't wait for all the improvement and efficiency I can get from this new PC. And because of this feeling of I want to do this, all my doubt and limiting beliefs about whether I can put together this PC because I am not an IT guy vanished. And my focus was unchallenged because of it. So a lot of times, guys, I wonder how exactly can we recreate similar feeling to have such focus and undivided attention to do things that we know we should be doing. You see, guys, if I had this focus today and I had used it towards coding, if I used it towards just making money in general, like the progress will be exponential. That is all I can say. Just imagine for you, right? Think right now of the habit you have been procrastinating, of the thing you have been delaying simply because something is holding you back. Perhaps you have this negative self-belief. Perhaps you say that, oh, I'm not this entrepreneur, or I'm not this person who's going to grow or have any success in growth because I am not that person. Whatever it is you are telling yourself, just imagine your elephant just vanishing out the room, and you are just left with this unwavering focus, this enthusiasm to just get things done. I just imagine that. And when I look back at my life, most of the times when I have that undivided attention is when I have the strong emotion fueling my action. It could be when I first started coding, where I had this emotional view of just courage, right? I believed I could become the best coder. I believed I could just slay and really turn my idea into reality. And most importantly, yes, when you start something new, there's always that novelty of excitement or perhaps motivation to fuel you, right? And all the times when I had became extremely focused was when I had a deeper reason behind what I was doing. It's not just showing up because I have to, but because showing up because I want to. Right? That makes all the difference in the task you do and the amount of work and the quality of work you perform. It really comes down to your emotion behind your actions. And that is really what I want to leave you guys with today. Just think about all the times where you have just amazing success, where you feel on top of the world, where you feel like the world cannot even stop you. Think back at those times carefully and be honest exactly how you felt to perform like that. And think at the times where you haven't really stayed consistent with your craft, or you have backed out on your word. And think at the times where you do feel like that and how you actually feel. What is the self stories you're telling yourself? What are the emotions that have drive you to make those poor decisions? And when you do your self reflection long enough, you'll realize it's just a reoccurring pattern, reforming over and over again. And perhaps when you do discover your own pattern, you can lay out a strategic plan to recreate those elevating emotions and try and diminish those negative emotions that have made you perform at your worst. And that way, guys, I do believe we will find this optimal spot to perform better, or just for the least, guys, just to understand when you will perform good and when you're going to perform, well, pretty bad. Because really, sometimes we get beaten down when we are not focused, but sometimes we choose to neglect the fact that we are not focused because we are thinking in a certain way, we are telling or believing in a certain way that stops us from performing at our most optimal state. But with that being said, I hope you guys have been learning something today. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.